Hello students, in this lecture I will explain the open circuit and short circuit test on transformer. So before going to explaining the open circuit test and short circuit test, first first I will tell you that why we need the testing of a transformer or why we need to do the open circuit test and short circuit test of a transformer. Basically these tests are performed to calculate the parameters of the transformers such as efficiency, voltage regulation, circuit constants that is R naught, X naught or the reactances RE1, XE1, etc. After calculating these, after performing these tests, we can easily calculate the values of these parameters and we can easily draw the equivalent circuit diagram of the transformer. Okay, so first we will take open circuit test. So as the name suggests, open circuit test, it is performed with open circuited transformer. And the question arises to which side we have to open circuit. So this point to be noted that this test is always performed on the low voltage side of the transformer. Okay, this test will always perform on the low voltage side of the transformer. Suppose that a transformer whose rating is 220 slash 3300 volt. Okay, then its low voltage side is 220 volt. So this open circuit test will always perform on 220 volt side of the transformer. Okay, and the high voltage side, that is 3300 volt side, will always remain open circuited. Okay, so the reason behind this will be explained in last of this lecture. Okay, the purpose of the open circuit test is to determine the no load current. From this test we will calculate no load current, that is I naught, and the core losses or iron losses. As this test is performed on low voltage side, so all the instruments which are required are connected to the low voltage side of the transformer, that is wattmeter for power measurement, ammeter for current measurement, and voltmeter for voltage measurement. Okay, next, the input voltage. The input voltage is given to the transformer while performing open circuit test is the rated value. Okay, we always perform this test on rated value. Okay, so if we are performing the test on low voltage side, it means that we have to give here 220 volt input voltage. Okay, high voltage side will always be kept open. ठीक है, 5 voltage side को हमेशा हम open circuited रखेंगे while a voltmeter is connected to their open terminals to calculate the secondary side induced voltage. Okay, but the circuit of the secondary side will remain open or we can say that it is at no load. ठीक है, secondary side on no load condition, open circuited. So as the secondary is open circuited or no load, then we know that in such condition the current which is flow through the transformer is known as the no load current. Okay, so the no load current will flow from the primary of the transformer. Okay, now this no load current will give the I naught square R losses plus the rated voltage due to rated voltage we get the maximum flux. This maximum flux will give the maximum core losses or iron losses Pi. So the wattmeter reading in case of open circuit test shows the combination of I square R losses, I naught square R losses plus Pi. As we know that this I naught square is very small, that is 2 to 5% of full load current. That's why we neglect this. So we say that the wattmeter reading in case of open circuit test will only give the iron losses. Okay, कि wattmeter में iron losses भी आ रहे हैं प्लस I नॉट स्क्वायर R losses भी आ रहे हैं, बट वो I नॉट स्क्वायर R losses को हम निग्लेक्ट कर दे रहे हैं क्योंकि I नॉट की वैल्यू बहुत कम है एज कंपेयर टू द फुल लोड. ठीक है, तो इसलिए उसके कारण जो लॉसेस हो रहे हैं वो बहुत कम हो रहे होंगे. ठीक है, सो दिस ऑल अबाउट द ओपन सर्किट टेस्ट थ्योरी. अब अगर हम इसके इक्विवेलेंट, अब इसके सर्किट डायग्राम को देखें, कनेक्शन डायग्राम को देखें, तो इट इज वेरी सिंपल दैट फर्स्ट वी चूज द साइड ऑफ द ट्रांसफॉर्मर विच इज लो वोल्टेज एंड हाई वोल्टेज. जैसे अगर ये वाइट साइड जो है हमारी लो वोल्टेज साइड है, तो दैट इज लो वोल्टेज साइड. So the test will be performed on this side and this side will remain open circuited. So this is open circuited. A voltmeter is also connected to measure the induced voltage, nothing for that. So in low voltage side, to measure the current, we will connect ammeter in the series and voltmeter in the parallel and a wattmeter here. So this voltmeter will measure this supply voltage, how much supply voltage we are giving. Okay, so we are giving here the rated voltage. So we will give rated voltage from this supply. This rated voltage will be measured by this voltmeter, and as the secondary is open circuited, this ammeter will give no load current I naught. Okay, so this the ammeter reading will give us the no load current I naught value, and this wattmeter Pi, so the Pi will give, that is the core losses. Okay, so if we go further, the readings of the instrument in the open circuit test give ammeter I naught, V1 and Pi. Okay, so we have three readings from this test. Now these three readings can be used to determine the different components or the parameters of the transformer. Now we will see how. As we know that the power measured by wattmeter, which is equal to Pi, can be written as V1 into I naught cos phi naught, where V1 is the primary side voltage, I naught is the no load current, that is ammeter reading, this is voltmeter reading. So from here we can calculate the cos phi naught, which is equal to Pi divided by V1 upon I naught. This cos phi naught is nothing, it is the no load power factor of the transformer. Okay, from cos phi naught we can easily calculate the value of IW, that is I naught cos phi naught, which we have seen when we have drawn the no load phasor diagram of ideal transformer. To recall that, we can draw here again that is flux, as I mu is in phase with the flux. This is IW will be 90 degree, and the I naught is the resultant of these two current. This is I naught, so angle is phi naught. So from this triangle we can calculate IW is equal to I naught cos phi naught. Similarly, I mu can be written as I mu equal to I naught sin phi naught. Okay, what are these currents? If we recall the equivalent circuit diagram, in equivalent circuit diagram we have a one shunt branch. That shunt branch has one resistance and one inductor. Okay, so the current through this resistance branch is IW, and current through this is I mu, and this is known as the R naught, and this is known as the X naught. So these are the parameters which we have calculated, IW, I mu. Now from this I can also calculate the value of R naught. So R naught can be calculated as V1 supply voltage divided by the current through the R naught is IW. Here it is IW. V1 by IW. Similarly, X naught is this parameter. X naught can be calculated as in parallel voltage is V1 and the current through X naught is I mu. So this is I mu. Okay. So these are the parameters which can be calculated from open circuit test. That is cos phi naught, I naught, X naught, R naught. Okay, and the core losses. Now moving further to the second test, that is short circuit test. Now these are the highlighted words, are the basic differences between these open circuit test and short circuit test. Okay, so as compared to the open circuit test, the short circuit test, that is open circuit, short circuit test, is to determine the equivalent resistance and equivalent leakage reactance. Okay, RE and XE. Okay, in open circuit test we are calculating I naught, okay, plus the core losses. Here we are calculating RE, XE and the ohmic losses. Ohmic losses said to be the I square R losses or copper losses. Okay, so in comparison to the open circuit, in open circuit we are calculating the core losses. Here we are calculating the I square R losses or ohmic losses. Compared to the open circuit test, as we have taken the example of 220/3300, this is the high voltage side, this is the low voltage side. This test will always performed on high voltage side as compared to the open circuit test which is performed on low voltage side. Next, the wattmeter, ammeter and voltage are connected to the high voltage side of the transformer. If we are using high voltage side, then we will connect the instruments to the high voltage side. Next, the major difference is voltage which is given to the high voltage terminals of the transformer is to be reduced here as compared to the open circuit test where we are giving the rated voltage input. So here we are giving the reduced voltage input and the value of this reduced voltage input will lies between 2 to 12% of its rated voltage. Okay, so whatever is the rated voltage, the value which is given to the reduced voltage is 2 to 12%. And how we are judging that how much voltage we have to given? We just give the input voltage through the auto transformer and we are gradually increasing the auto transformer slowly and slowly, just making an eye on ammeter. Actually we have required only here that value of voltage which is required to establish the rated current in the transformer. हमको यहां पर सिर्फ उतनी वोल्टेज चाहिए जितनी वोल्टेज पे रेटेड करंट वाइंडिंग में फ्लो करे, ठीक है। और क्योंकि हमने सेकेंडरी साइड को शॉर्ट कर रखा है तो करंट जो है ट्रांसफॉर्मर का रैपिडली इंक्रीज करेगा, थोड़ी सी वोल्टेज देने पे भी ज्यादा इंक्रीज करेगा। सो वी जस्ट increase the voltage slowly and slowly through the auto transformer and keeping an eye on the ammeter, not on voltmeter. हम voltmeter की तरफ नहीं देखेंगे, हम सीधा ammeter की तरफ देखेंगे और ये देखेंगे कि वो rated current flow कर रहा है कि नहीं कर रहा है। At the moment we reach to the value of rated current, we stop increasing the voltage through auto transformer. जैसे ही हमारी वैल्यू एमीटर में रेटेड करंट शो करेगा वैसे ही हम रुक जाएंगे और वोल्टेज को और इंक्रीज नहीं करेंगे, ठीक है, ये बहुत मेजर डिफरेंस है बिटवीन ओपन सर्किट एंड शॉर्ट सर्किट टेस्ट। ठीक है, और पावर लॉस, कॉपर लॉसेस मिलेंगे, स्मॉल कोर लॉसेस मिलेंगे, क्योंकि हमने रिड्यूस वोल्टेज दी है तो उतना फ्लक्स इंड्यूस नहीं होगा। ठीक है, तो इसलिए कोर लॉसेस जो है नेग्लिजिबल है। तो जो भी हमें वॉटमीटर रीडिंग मिलेगी वो कॉपर लॉसेस मिलेगी एट फुल लोड। क्लियर? सो नाउ अगर हम कंपेयर करें अब एमीटर रीडिंग्स में, इंस्ट्रूमेंट रीडिंग्स में, तो एमीटर रीडिंग विल गिव the I1SC, that is the short circuit current of primary side. Voltmeter reading will give the short circuit voltage, that is V1SC, and the wattmeter reading will give the rated ohmic losses or the full load ohmic losses. And if we are comparing the circuit diagram for both open circuit and short circuit test, we will see that the first difference is that we are performing on high voltage side as compared to the open circuit test. Second difference is this: we are giving here the reduced voltage through auto transformer. Okay, whereas in case of open circuit we are giving the rated voltage, but rest the connection will remain the same. So from these measured values we can determine the following parameters. First, as we have the ammeter reading and we have the voltmeter reading, so we can calculate the equivalent impedance ZE1 as voltmeter reading divided by ammeter reading. So this is the equivalent impedance referred to primary side. Also, as we have wattmeter reading, from wattmeter reading we can have PCFL divided by I1 square SC, because wattmeter reading is giving us the copper losses, that is I square R losses. So once we have ZE1 and RE1, we can easily calculate the XE1, which is equal to ZE1 square minus RE1 square. So these are the parameters which can be calculated from short circuit test. Once calculated from one side, that is suppose we are calculated for high voltage side, we can easily refer these values to the low voltage side to calculate the values of ZE2, RE2 and XE2, simply dividing by A square, where A is nothing N1 by N2, that is the transformation ratio or the ratio of the number of turns. Okay, so this is all about the short circuit test and the open circuit test of the transformer. The one important question from this is that why this open circuit test is always performed on low voltage side and why this short circuit test is always performed on high voltage side. This is a very important question for examination point of view and also for interview point of view or for competition exam point of view. So to understand this, we just take an example of a transformer whose voltage rating are 220 slash, which we have taken initially, 3300 volt, and whose kVA is 330k. Okay, so taking this example, we first calculate the parameters of high voltage side and low voltage side. Okay, first we calculate the parameters of low voltage side. Low voltage side. If we see the low voltage side, for low voltage side V1 is equal to 220 volt. Okay, and I1 can be calculated easily from kVA, that is 330 into 10 की power 3 divided by 220, which comes out to be we can take 33 kVA. Okay, example for 33 kVA, it will be much easier for calculation purpose. Okay, So 33 kVA. So 33 into 10 की power 3 divided by 220. So this comes out to be around 150 ampere. Okay. Or if we calculate the no load current for this, assuming 4% of 150, that will be around 6 ampere. Okay. Now doing the same calculation. Now doing the same calculation for high voltage side. High voltage side. V2 is equal to 3300 volt and I2 can be calculated as 33 into 10 की power 3 divided by 3300, which comes out to be 10 ampere, and from this I naught will be equal to 4% of 10 ampere, that is I naught will be equal to 0.4 ampere. Okay. Now taking first the open circuit test. पहले हम ओपन सर्किट टेस्ट का एग्जांपल लेते हैं. ठीक है. एज फॉर ओपन सर्किट टेस्ट, अगर हम देखें कि ओपन सर्किट टेस्ट को, तो फॉर ओसी टेस्ट if we consider the low voltage side, then the instruments which we are required will be as such that voltmeter will be of range of suppose 200 to 300 volt. Ammeter will be required suppose to 5 to 10 ampere, and wattmeter will be required as suppose as we are giving 220 volt, so of the range of which can have 220 volt slash 6 ampere. Now same thing for high voltage side, same thing for high voltage side for OC test. Voltmeter required as range of 3300 volt. Ammeter will be required for the range of 0 to 1 ampere, and the wattmeter required will be the range of 3300 comma 3300 volt comma 1 ampere. So if we compare these two instruments reading, we can easily say that if we are performing from low voltage side in case of OC test, the instruments which we are needing are readily available in the lab. So arranging a wattmeter with 220 volt 6 ampere is easier as compared to arranging a wattmeter which is having a voltage range of 3300 volt but a current range of only 1 ampere. So from these we can conclude that the instruments required to perform the OC test from low voltage side is readily available or can be managed easily as compared to high voltage side instruments. Okay, so this is the reason for OC test, that the instruments required for from low voltage side will be readily available. Now similarly we will do for SC test. अब SC टेस्ट की बात करते हैं. ठीक है, for SC test. Now for SC test, if we are performing the low voltage, we are performing the SC test from low voltage side. So in case of SC test, we give the reduced voltage. So reduced voltage will be equal to, suppose, 5% of rated voltage, that is 220 volt of low voltage side. So this will be equal to 11 volt, and the rated current which we have calculated above will be equal to 150 ampere, that is here 150 ampere. Similarly, for high voltage side, now SC test, reduced voltage will be equal to 5% of 3300, that comes out to be 165 volt, and the rated current will be equal to, we have calculated here, 10 ampere. So the instrument required for SC test, if we are performing from high voltage side, will be voltmeter of range 165 volt range, ammeter required will be of range of 10 ampere, and the voltmeter will be 165, 10 ampere. ठीक है, 160 volt, 5 volt, 10 ampere. And comparing this with low voltage side, for low voltage side, voltmeter required will be of 11 volt range, which can detect 11 volt range, and ammeter of 150 ampere. Therefore, the voltmeter which can detect 11 volt and 150 ampere. So now comparing this and this, now I am comparing this and this, these two, we can easily say that the instruments required for high voltage side in case of short circuit test are readily available, because we can easily arrange the wattmeter of 165 volt and 10 ampere, but we are not able to arrange a wattmeter which is having the voltage rating of 11 volt and 150 ampere current rating. There is a larger difference between the voltage and current rating. So from this we can conclude that the instruments required to perform the SC test from high voltage side can be easily available as compared to the low voltage side required instruments. Okay, so from here this can be concluded that the instruments required will be easily available from high voltage side. So these are the reason for which we are always perform the open circuit test on low voltage side and short circuit test on high voltage side. So I think you have understood this topic clearly and hope you will now able to explain the open circuit test and short circuit test, and now you will able to understand that why we are performing this from low voltage side and this from high voltage side. So thank you.